Verizon Stadium in Eugene. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, guys, Oregon quarterback Dante Moore is so excited to kick off this season with Oregon. He surpassed an opportunity to be a high draft pick in the NFL and come out for one more ride after a disappointing college football playoff, showing last year he believes Oregon can take it all the way this season. And it will all ride on the Heisman hopes of Dante Moore and the Oregon Ducks. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. The Ducks kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Gonna run it. It's Owens. There he goes. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Here's Reed to throw. Now improvising. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. On target over the middle.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama, big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route 80 yards and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch, and this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack, still going to be tough to stop.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Reed. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Throwing Reed. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Fields the punt, wants to make a play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Turning it on. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He wants to change this route. Here's Moore to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Moore will throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for space. It's Owens. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Reed dumps it off in the flats. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Calls his own number. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. First play of the period will be a second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Reed to throw. Finds his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
And here comes the offense on second down. Reed. Right on the money. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Quarterback keeps it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. It couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
Sends it back in motion. Throwing Reed. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Now here's Reed. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Bear. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Bucs ready to go back to work on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running inside. It's Hill. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. Here comes the offense on second down. Oh, it's a reverse. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Third and 6 yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Moore. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup.
Well, there's a lot of different ways you can find explosive plays throwing the football. One of them is just getting this guy the ball out of the backfield. He's got a very unique skill set, really soft hands, and he's a good route runner as well. And that was a critical third down, pitch and catch, explosive play for the offense.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. On first and 10 from the 38. The offense changing the play. Dante Moore. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now they'll try the right side. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be third and long. Run the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Back open in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Sweep, sweep. Over. Go.
Throwing more. Lets it fly deep downfield. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Bust through behind his pad. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
To the air, it's Reed. Finds his man. At the 35, he's open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
DBs will try to keep everything in front. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Behind the chains now on second and long. Reed. Quarterback extends the play. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Reed to the air again. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see they try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be.
Ready, go!
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Here's Moore to throw. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the James Madison Dukes.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into Week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bear. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Moore. Now he's going to break the pocket. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
So now it's second and long.
Here we go, ready. Whoa, 22, ready, go.
They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. Finding some room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
Freeze. Ready, go.
Dante Moore. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Moore to the air. And he's knocked down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40.
95, 96. Down, ready. Booster. Right. Polish.
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
The Ducks are marching down the field.
Check. 1852, soldier. 1852, soldier. Ready. Western.
Motion from the wideout. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing Moore. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Ducks want to move quickly. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on 4th.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This is a designed run. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
the defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Reed to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The run inside. It's Owens. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Play fake, Reed. Still looking, on the move. Going to try to get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making them think really quickly and make a decision.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Makes a connection. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Reed. Pocket breaking down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
this methodical, soul-crushing drive, they've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on second down. Throwing Reed. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When I have all that speed on the field, I got to find a favorable matchup. They're all across the board. Which guy do I know can win? Man-to-man coverage, you can see that guy can win on that play.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Here's Moore to throw. Thanks for grab. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end now in motion. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Ducks are flying down the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Moore. He's got it. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start might prove to be really costly as now they come to the line with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Moore. They're working that left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Trying to find his man in the middle. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Q. Level. Slide. Return. Move. Hydro. Squid.
Not always the O-line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. Dante Moore. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires on the move. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Motion from the wide receiver. More to the air again. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
And with that kick, man, we got a one-possession game. Here's the good thing. Good news is you got all 3 timeouts. So you can kick this football deep, use your timeouts, save as much time as you can to give your offense a chance to go win this football game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Owens. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Finds his man down the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. punt is on its way. They're field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Throwing more. It's complete to the right. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Man, you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Moore to the air. The quick out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ballgame. Got to have a score, like you said, Reese. Work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
And he does every single thing right on that play. Late in the game, you're trailing. You need to get this first down, but you got to try to save as much clock as possible. He's able to get out of bounds and do precisely that. Could not have asked for a better outcome on that play.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Running inside. It's Hill. Could be an alley. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And this is a different situation, right? A field goal does you nothing here. So you can't run the football too many more times. Stay in a hurry. Got to push the ball down the field. Got to get in the end zone.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He might want another play. Here's Moore to throw. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Booster!
Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Wide receiver going in motion.
Sweep. Bubba. Q. Level. 692, level check.
Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Making side adjustments here. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan.